What's poppin', y'all? One of the most lighthearted and funny things that I had seen all weekend. I just had to talk about this. So, if you guys are unfamiliar, Joe Budden has a cast now. It circulates. Some people come in and out. Well, actually, no. Some people just come in and out. They don't come back in. But Queen's Flip is one of the co-hosts on Joe Budden's podcast. I don't know if both Ice and Ish are still there every episode because he's also got Mark Lamont Hill and he's got that girl too that used to be a video vixen. Her name is escaping me right now and it's a little bit frustrating because I'm going to do a video on her and that situation. So I'm actually going to look it up really quickly. Melissa Ford, yes. I was just going to call her Mel, but I was like, Mel, is that her real name? Well, it turned out to be. So Queen's Flip was out in Indianapolis where the Pacers are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder for the NBA Finals. Is it just me or is there less hype for the NBA Finals than there were for the semifinals or the conference finals with the Knicks? That's just what it feels like to me. Now the series is tied 2-2, which maybe just Knicks fans are so loud and they haven't gotten this far in who knows how long, probably most of our lifetimes, that it just seemed bigger. But anyway, Queen's Flip was filming his own content, which I didn't know that he did, so that's pretty cool to see from him. And some lady, let me play you guys the clip.
This lady?
Yeah, you can put me on camera.
That's not nice.
I'm a married woman, I'm respectable, but you're mean.
I am mean.
You talk about my favorite people.
Who?
The celebrities.
I think you're talking about the wrong guy.
Are you academic?
What I'm saying is that you
Are
took
you
a picture.
academic, yes or no?
You hurt my feelings.
Okay,
I was
but you're
better.
mean, sound like a mean and a mean
Yeah,
man.
but I only called on because my homegirl gave me the
No,
look.
look, I'm gonna show you. I didn't blast you. I didn't
Blasted me with my
look,
feelings.
that's all I
Right?
got.
She violated me?
I didn't blast
What's
you.
it? She said good.
Look, I'll show you. That's my last one, and that's you. That's academic. He talks about.
That's not academic. I'm not academic.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
see?
you are.
got the wrong guy.
I follow you. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
She got OKC on.
It's the wrong guy.
I never
promise.
gave a. Can you take my picture?
But I'm academics.
What's your name?
My name is Queen's Flip.
He look like. No, you're not Queen Flip.
I am Queen.
No, Queen Flip. With people all day. I follow him too.
I'm Queen's Flip. I'm not academic.
You're not him. Can I take
no,
your picture?
You're not taking a picture thinking I'm academics. No.
You're not Queen Flip. No, because I want your
Yeah,
picture.
see? Look, listen to your homegirl.
This
She
is my
right.
sister.
I love her. Yeah, shout out to your sister. You know what she said?
Do you want a picture with me?
I would, but
I'm
not
going to force it. I got one.
No, I do want a picture with her,
No,
but not
I got,
academic.
look,
Not just
I'm going to show you. I didn't bash you. I just got to look quick.
I'm fine. You're the Queen's Flip. Nice to meet you.
I'm Darlene.
Ah.
I'm from Ohio, so I don't know people.
That's not academic.
Really, Flip?
That's not academic.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I know you. You f with people. I'm sorry. But you was on his show, and he had you f***ed up, and you stood on business.
Yes, that's me. That's the guy.
I follow y'all.
Okay, you can take the picture
he
now.
Had you f***ed up, and you stood on
That's it.
business.
Yo, I started dying laughing when I saw this because you could tell, like, I don't think Queen's Flip has an issue with academics, but what this reminded me of is the Travis Scott A$AP Rocky situation, except he didn't react like A$AP Rocky. So years ago, someone was like, yo, is that's A$AP, yo, A$AP Rocky, or yo, they didn't even say A$AP Rocky, they said, yo, A$AP, and it was Travis Scott, and Travis Scott was like, I ain't no motherfucking A$AP. Like, he reacted in, not angry, but it was like a short, it was angry. But I'm trying to cape for Travis. Nah, he was upset. He's like, I'm not no motherfucking A$AP. Which he had the same braids. He had the similar style, especially early 2010s. A$AP Rocky. I think this was maybe 2017 or 2018 that this happened. Or even potentially 2016. I don't know. Those years just turn into a blur if I'm trying to find an exact moment like this that isn't attached to any album or mixtape. And that's what it made me think about. Because how do you even confuse those two? But then you think about it more and you're like, well, if the person's walking and you're moving fast and you see the braids and you see the style and he kind of looks like a rapper, like a lot of people, like, especially if you're ever in Vegas, and you're walking through casinos, you're like, yo, that guy looks like a rapper. Kind of just a little bit of the entourage, how they walk, what they're wearing, because there are certain things that rappers choose to wear that nobody else wears. Not really fashion people and not regular people. Now, scammers, they tend to copy them a little bit, but yeah, so I was like, maybe someone could see it. Now, with Queen's Flip, the guy doesn't look anything like Akademiks, and she kept insisting, this is the frustrating part, I imagine, for Queen's Flip. She kept insisting, like, yes, you are, and then he's like, nah, I'm Queen's Flip, and then she's like, oh, I know you. It's like, yo. And this is where I was going to cut the lady some slack, but the lady is talking about she follows both Queen's Flip and Akademiks, but she mistakes them. This is a red flag on the play. Because if you only followed one of them, I can understand making a mistake. Now, the more that she kept insisting, I don't know if this is a form of gaslighting, and this lady's an expert gaslighter, but the more she kept insisting that he was Akademiks, I didn't start to believe that he was Akademiks, but I started to be like, hold on, I started, wiping my glasses, and I'm like, wait, I don't even wear glasses. I started looking at it like, wait, hold on, I can kind of see it. I'm not saying that they look alike whatsoever, but if it's dark, lady might have been a little bit drunk, might have had a little bit of liquor in her system, might have had a little bit of tequila, and from far away, well, she's got glasses on too, and she got up close. I could see someone, now if someone's driving by, I could see it being mistaken. I could see him mistaking for Akademiks, especially since Akademiks lost weight. So these guys are same weight class right now. Hey, Aiden Ross might have to make the call. No, I'm joking. So I could kind of see it. I'm like, it's you can make a mistake, but to insist on it is wild. And I would only give that leeway if somebody had never seen Queen's Flip. Like if you've seen both Queen's Flip and you've seen Akademiks and you've seen them multiple times and you say that you mess with them, and then you go ahead and talk about like, nah, you're Akademiks and I follow both of you. What's going on with your eyes, lady? She's got to get that checked out. It was also a pleasure to watch Queen's Flip handle this with such grace, because you could tell that he was offended, but he didn't let the offense show on his face. And he was like, yo, I can't believe, I know after the cameras turned off, he's like, yo, can't you believe this bro compared me to Akademiks? He felt disrespected, for sure. He doesn't want to be called Akademiks, especially if the lady didn't come at him. She's like, oh yeah, you talk, like she wanted to take a photo with him, but she approached him as if she doesn't mess with Akademiks either. Which is another weird thing that we're seeing a lot of in the modern day, where like people want to take a flick with somebody that they don't like after confronting them too. And that's a crazy thing too. Like you don't mess with a grown man that's twice your size. I don't think Queen's Flip is twice her size in weight class, but you guys know what I mean. So somebody that's far stronger than you, and you're walking up to them and being like, yo, I don't like you. You got to feel really safe to be able to do that. And she did approach him in a, I would say, civil manner, but overall, this situation seemed bizarre to me in more ways than one. I know Queen's Flip was upset, and I like the fact that he stood on it. He's like, nah, you're not going to take a picture with me thinking I'm Akademiks. I think he should have had her pull up like, yo, let me see you following me as Queen's Flip, because this is almost like, yo, what's Joe Budden doing on here, man? Like, if you're on Joe Budden, which is one of the biggest platforms, other than Akademiks, what is a bigger platform? And this lady, like she said, she's married. She's clearly in her 30s, maybe even her 40s. She's the ideal demo for Joe Budden. Joe Budden and Akademiks, I would say. Well, Akademiks is just so big now that people have seen clips of him. I don't know if she actually follows Akademiks. I think she follows a page that posts stuff from Akademiks, and if it's not an Akademiks related page, like let's say it's the Shade Room or any number of other pages, they are going to post the most salacious, angry, vicious, disrespectful clips of Akademiks, because that's what's going to get the most engagement, and it's going to make him look like an absolute tyrant and menace. So maybe she was actually a lot angrier than she showed herself to be in this clip. As for Queen's Flip, I like this guy. I haven't seen too much of him. I've seen clips from the Joe Budden podcast. I don't know what he's got going on, but he handled this like a professional, like a media-trained professional. He didn't disrespect Akademiks. If Akademiks takes this as disrespect, he's sensitive. But he made it known, like, hey, I'm not this guy. Like, if Akademiks got told that he was Queen's Flip, yo, somebody needs to prank him like that. If they run into Akademiks, be like, yo, you're Queen's Flip. Now, that would be hilarious. Like, just flip it on its head, like somebody calling A$AP Rocky Travis Scott. But let me know what y'all think about this comment. Do you see a resemblance here? Like, do you see what, are you feeling what she's saying, or you don't even think there's close to a comparison? I think maybe the memes or the AI image images that are generated of Akademiks kind of look like Queen's Flip, but face to face, nah, it's not it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.